know it's gonna come as a shocker to you, but I have not posted. I mean, I have not recorded anything in a while. That's mostly because I try to record like a lot of footage once, like over 20 hours of something. But the game wasn't really that good for recording. Safe to say, it's fun though. It's enjoyable, pretty enjoyable game. But I found something that might be a little bit more to the style of something capable of recording. Forgotten Stories. I I've not seen much of this like anywhere. I've seen one video so far, so this might be one of the first videos you see on this, if you see any at all. But also, I have played the game a little bit, and one thing I can say about it is that it is very not nice to you. Generally, it is very aggressive. Yeah, I should bump this up also. But yeah, that's just straight up what it does when it first throws you in, by the way. Just right here, there's no tutorial, no nothing. You learn everything yourself. Personally, I've tried the sword, the great sword a bit. I've also tried the great axe. I've tried the rapier, the staff and the wand. The staff and the wand don't really change at all. They're kind of just specific stuff for magic, and magic and stuff in this game is kind of interesting in a way. But I'll see you later. But anyways, for this video, oh yeah, I've also used the bow. I think I'm actually the best at the bow technically, but for this video, I'm going to be trying out the spear, I believe. May also try out the mace eventually because I feel like it's the least used. And for this first one, I'm just going to do a myself only, a solo. I would recommend you use this others because this game is very not nice to you, of course. Personally, me, I got murdered like 5 times within the span of 20 minutes. Yeah, if you're playing solo, it's very common to die very quickly if you have no clue what you're doing. This game also uses like action commands, like A, D, S, and W. There's also an F that's both your block and your parry. But each attack has its own specific like dodge / parry opportunities. And even though I say parry, it's a lot more of like dodging in this sense, because only some attacks can be parried. But I think every attack can be blocked. So yeah, it's important to note. Also, you'll see here I have 4 of this slot. That's only because I'm playing a class that I have full max leveled. And you start off 2 classes and you can upgrade the classes. But generally you only start with 2 accessories, I'll call them here. Like rings and miscellaneous totems and stuff like that. And then everything else here should be really obvious. Got pants. This here, this is like your offhand, like your interesting. Just reading this real quick. This is like your offhand. If you're not wearing like a 2-handed weapon, like a spear or something, you can have like a parry dagger or a shield here, and also a helmet. Each weapon, as you will see, will have its specific. It will have stat, by the way, and this spear so far has probably the biggest change in stats. So far, what I'm seeing is a focus on defense. Actually, max posture is basically block. I think if you run out of posture, you cannot block, or you're punished for blocking. I'm not sure exactly. Personally, I don't use posture very often because it's generally better to practice parries and stuff. You start off 1 silver per person. There's stuff in the shop. Generally, there's not too many crafting recipes in this game, but there's also a lot of crafting recipes I just have not used before. There's also quests and stuff. Personally, if you get like decently experience the game enough to the point where you understand some of this beginning stuff, I would recommend taking like basically these two quests. They're both very easy to take on the first days. Honestly, you should probably just take all of them, but I don't care enough currently. And also, while you see all these books here, you will not start these stories to write here. This is only because I have unlocked them to look at in the menu. And you can do that with meta progression stuff from playing the game. I forgot they were called, you know, but yeah, whatever. And you use ink down here that you can get from fighting and a lot of things, quests, winning, all that. The thing about each of these books, they'll have a specific passive, but they'll also just passively upgrade stats too. Like this right here, plus health 2, plus 2 max health, and some resilience, which I think is kind of like just general damage reduction. Unsure. But the thing about this game though is they will not give you much stat upgrade in terms of this. Because you can have 10 of these, so you're a lot more expected to build them up over time. I've never really messed around with this before. I think this is interesting. It's a lock, is it? I haven't really messed around with this before. I think every stat can have a max of 20, but it seems like weapons and no. Magic don't share the same thing. Look at that. So yeah. There's no, I'm stupid, right? I'm dumb. I might be dumb. It's hard to tell sometimes. That's not meant to look like that, I think. That used to look better than it used to look like. That might just be my PC though. Yeah, there's a bunch of spells and stuff. Oh, spells are interesting in this game. I like how they do spells. It's kind of interesting how your weapons and your spells both share points. But what's important is that you get them around to 10. If you're trying to unlock stuff, getting them up to 10 is the magic number. This book here is one of them, but I'm not going to show you that because I don't want to spoil stuff. And also, that's a lot more of a group spell, I'd say. Order is basically healing. Void is focused on damage. Chaos is... it applies a status effect, and that's exposed, which takes away armor. Earth does daze, which I think if it hits an enemy, then gives you more time to dodge. But dazed also makes it so you have less time to dodge. I don't know specifics on it, but considering the fact that you can apply dazed, I'm gonna presume it gives you more time to dodge here. Water is vulnerable. Wind is piercing, but also it does pitiful damage. Like, it's very sad. At least from when I was using it. And fire it applies burning. And burning is important to apply at the beginning of fight whenever they have full HP and stuff like that. Because burning does flat damage plus 1.5 times their current HP. Or something like that. I don't know the math and how they actually do it, but it's what the game listed. I can't speak, sorry y'all. It's been a while since I've done a video like this. But in general, I'm going to be taking it very slowly. Because this game confused the hell out of me when I first played it. I get a good while now. One thing to note though is I think it is a PC only currently, just because, I mean, right click turns the camera here, left click moves the camera. There's very like small buttons in the corner and stuff like that. Yeah, so making this game accessible to others would be really difficult in some cases, and also trying to get, like, maybe for the console you can pull it off, but for mobile it's gonna be real hard. You have to make up a specific UI and adjust stuff. In general, but I could see this game being decently fun for those if it does come out. Hell, I could see it becoming really popular too. This game has a much bigger focus on gameplay personally, but it is also not. you're gonna die if you don't know what you're doing. It's another thing. I think some weapons have like an unlockable special skill, such as like a dagger and stuff. Some don't have it, so I'm not sure. So each command here has specific like energy and magic costs. First of all, also might have turn restrictions, but any attack will always have a little action command for you to do. Punch is a circle that appears on the screen that you have to click in, and how you click on it depends. Also, why is there a turn counter in a single player thing? Really, game? I knew I had that. I knew it was. I forgot the spear here. Oh, this is what the spear was. That's what it is. It's a pop the lock, basically. You'll see this down here. It's my dodge / parry indicator. Watching the names of the attacks is also important. There's also crits, but I have to do really well in order to get a crit. I think getting a crit here is like hitting it as soon as it becomes possible to hit. Like right on the edges. Or doing it nice and quick. Not sure. I'll show you punch though. I did not get crit there, but stop punch. I like block that. Yeah, I'm kind of fumbling currently. Sorry guys. This is exactly why I also don't prefer to block. That's what happens if you fail. Embarrassing. Yeah, almost out of here. I can never tell. Try not to fumble simulator. And it's still not an energy I can either punch here or I could just rest. I'll rest. Whatever. I think it's at the middle. Yeah, I think closer to the middle is better damage. It's important to know for the spear. Where am I? Just for my fight alone, you saw I got 10 red. But I'm also going to be doing a little bit more of these fights, just for XP. So I can fight the bandit camp a little bit better. Because I'm not guaranteed to. And also I'm low. Stupid. There, right there, that was a crit. You could tell because I applied the sass effects. I'm never ready for smack. Crits also just do more damage in general, but you know, fine. I'll do the bandit camp. Get me myself murdered. Personally, for me, sword bandits are harder than the bows. Bows you can only dodge and stuff if you want to take no damage. I'm unsure about blocking them because I've never blocked them before. But swords, one of their attacks is a singular swing, and the others is a double swing where you have to block and duck. And that double swing is exactly when I target them first, because it's hard to remember. I always have to look at the thing. The bow is a flaming arrow and a normal arrow. Very simple to know when we're gonna do it. It's just the swords, I'm much more likely to forget. Also, I forgot. Oh yeah. Also, for the two-handed, they don't usually have magic system in it. Here's double strike. That's exactly why I go after them first. You have to specifically read that, and sometimes you just don't want to read that. Spear seems to be focused on taking your time, unlike a certain weapon, which I can't seem to get crits on. That happened like yesterday though. I really need to be patient, it's a problem. This is stamina, this is magic, this is HP. So this right here is posture. Cannot do it. Here's one of the special ones. Here's Hoplite, yeah. You can read what Hoplite is over here. Yeah, this is what I thought. I wasn't exactly sure Spear was gonna have a sort of like defense thing, but at the same time I was like, probably should, right? Assess. This is counter, yeah, applies counter and fortified. And oh damn, if I block? 10 damage is nothing to scoff at. After attack ended. And, pretty crazy actually. It's not even if I like. That's actually really good. Hold up. Goes to turning like stuff outside of town. Make sure to remember that. It's a mace type weapon, huh? So you're not necessarily working on a specific weapon here, you're more of working on a general weapon type. Like, spear here is a medium weapon. And, there's also, like, physique and rune stats up here. And if you want to know, like, how to unlock certain books and stuff, don't ask me, man. There's certain books I still haven't gotten yet. The caves, first of all, are one of the most important locations you'll find. Always try to find them. So like nighttime and daytime and stuff, but usually not too important. There's one event though it does change the effect, change the chances of, but we ignore that event. I don't know why this one guy's out in the woods, but I'll show him what's for. Really like for some reason I'm thinking to myself, oh, I should really quickly type. I'm gonna go poke and hop. No, hop light's just so good actually. What are you doing? 80. Oh, that's one of them. Counter hit book. I think I hit crit there, or at least a decent. Damn, that's so good. Teutonic Call is one of its most scary moves. It's not because it's necessarily like dangerous, but it's kind of hard to dodge. It doesn't do too much damage. It's like base 10 damage, but it hits the whole party. So yeah, cause issues. Because sometimes you taunt a guy just so he doesn't specifically hit somebody, and then he just says screw you, hits them anyways. Yeah. Spear so far though has a really good early game. This is the easiest attack in my opinion. Just a basic parry. That. Oh, never mind. That was perfect. Yeah. It's you want to do it close to the middle. That's what I'm realizing. Which means this spear is actually might be one of the easier to hit crits in this game. Like compared to the rapier, at least. The rapier is what I was trying to learn at some point. It has capability. It's a speed-focused weapon. If you dodge enough for the rapier, then you get dual stance for a turn. And if you're not wearing anything that increases your speed, from what I know, you get 2 turns. I'm unsure the specifics on how much speed you need in order to get 2 turns, but it might just be 2.0. So try out your own risk. Counters a chance to be critical. Yeah, I'll take it, I guess. Probably not going to continue this, but this is a book I was trying to figure out. Also, if you're starting out and you still don't know much about this game, don't be afraid to get this one. The ingredients you find while traveling are actually pretty useful, mostly just because they really help you craft. Let me find it real quick. The sterilized bandage. You usually get the rags, but sometimes it can be hard to find these abilities. And even if you're a new player, you just get 5 silver can be pretty solid, because a lot of stuff is like 15 silver for like the stuff I usually buy. So if you can't complete quests yet, just having the capability to craft a bandage is pretty important. Because if you ever get down, you get deep wound, and deep wound will kill you the next time you get downed. It's also just passive bleeding. So, big HP loss. Also, I've never really messed around with a lot of the food items in this game, but they're definitely not bad. I'm unsure on what well-fed does, but I can test that. The Variant Mask is a pretty solid armor I use quite a lot. in the beginning. Sometimes I'll make the 4-amp plate, but that is dependent on whether or not I'm a mage. The 4-amp mask, though, is always a very just decent thing you can get early on. You get max runes. I'll have to use a weapon after this. I focus on runes, by the way. But I'm gonna do a small knot now, I think. But did you show up? Excuse me? Were you not active currently? Did it just show up? Hold on. If it just showed up, then it probably means there's a... Maybe. Let's get our hunt for the hell of it, you know. Never mind, that's not related to that. It's related to this one tile over. Wait a minute. Okay, I got scared for a second. I thought that was not town. Also, do explore unknown areas first. I'm just ignoring areas so I can quickly get this stuff. But spear, honestly, might not be a bad call for anyone trying out this game. If you want to look at heavier, more block-focused weapon, this ain't bad, folks. It's based on blocking and not like dodging and stuff, which basically means you in general just get rewarded for existing. And pretty good damage too. I mean, hoplite is kind of cracked. That's like area damage. So if there's anything in this game that really allows you to like focus on groups while also maintaining good defense, this might be it. Because a lot of the other heavier weapons, they kind of trade off consistent damage for big AoE damage. But this one so far has a pretty good chance of getting good general damage. Of course, counter does not work against the ranged attack, but yeah, what else is new, huh? That was a decent attack. I mean, you can't just mind your spacing as a guy countering your attacks. Not allowed to be smart. Also, unfortunately, if you're a single player, vulnerable will not work very well. Also, please ignore me missing every single one. This is where I know how to play the game. Especially just because this comes back like a turn after it wears off. It's fortified, by the way. Bark Stomp is one of the moves I'm bad at sometimes. Also, kind of you get hit by the first hit, then you get hit by the second hit. So, know what it is. Oh, and that was my book coming in action there. Did a critical hit. With my counter. Which means they gotta play vulnerable and stuff. I'm gonna punch you in the face. That applies exposed? I didn't know it did that. Exposed is pretty solid. Ooh. Exposed 2 is nothing to joke at, especially considering the free action. Like, even though it's low damage. I should apply hoplite. I'm gonna kill you with my block. Yeah. See? Also, I don't think turns go by in a fight, so don't be afraid just to sit there and do whatever the hell with an enemy. And, most importantly, this right here, this tower, do not go up here. Do not do it. This is a much more late game encounter alongside a different place. I'll try to find it real quick. They both appear in the grassland. This right here, I've not personally encountered it. This only will like allow you to raid it at night. But I think it's easier than the other two I was talking about in the grassland. This is a basic bandit camp. This will only contain like swords and bows, I think. Maybe an assassin. This right here is a like bigger bandit camp. Sometimes it'll mostly contain at least one brutal bandit and maybe an assassin. I'll try to find the other thing I was talking about. Not this. Oh, mini Vorons, by the way. You don't usually see them this early, but these guys just kind of exist in this area and they suck in some fights. One reason is, hopefully you'll see it. keep him alive for a little bit. And this is the exact reason why. That attack right there is undodgeable, to my knowledge. They are very early, a random enemy you can counter, and they just have a guaranteed hit attack, which really sucks. So I usually try to kill them first. Those are, with at least other enemies, I can, you know, hit one of those. And this is a dodge. It's just specifically a D press? If I was A or D, no, he leans left, so I have to dodge right. That's crazy. How big is this area? That's ice. I've never really gone out over there. It's mostly skeleton stuff though. Or at least that's one of the main enemies you encounter. And the undead are they actually might be easier than these guys generally. It's like a basic enemy. These guys have two mix-ups, so like big sweep and the 1-2. The undead only have a singular sword slash attack, but it does like a lot of damage and bleed. For like a basic enemy, that's a lot of damage. So like a good chunk, but a lot of stronger enemies, a lot of like huge ass inflicting moves. And this is the other thing I was talking about, I think, right? No, it wasn't. What I'm looking for is brown. That's jerk. Uh-oh. I didn't expect to encounter you here. This is just another just guy you can find. He's not anything special, but he's one of the more dangerous enemies, as you can tell by his very scary level. You mainly find him down in the mines, though, but sometimes he'll just randomly appear. And I'm really bad at his timings, so you might see me just straight up die here because I'm an idiot. But that's one of his most commonly used attacks. Just a head smash, flicks dazed and stuff. Also vulnerable. So yeah. I'm already bad at dodging attacks, man. You can't like expect me to dodge them while also playing poorly. There's a perfect. Oh, it's also AD press. He uses that sometimes, not as much as the other move, but just whenever he feels like it, you know. Do not mess with that that press, man. I will die. I should probably craft stuff, by the way. Like this. You ever use anything in here, it will not equip it to anything, I'll just use it, by the way. Remember that, because I was stupid. And I just kind of used one at some point. What does well-fed do, by the way? Never quite checked. Here's some of the basic books. Get good at certain attacks, and, you know. Seems like punching does not mess with your affinities, but might change your like physique and stuff. I'm guessing here you could also probably lock stuff so stats does not go into what you don't want it to go into. And also, getting affinities up to 10 does not naturally unlock a spell. Spells usually have an affinity, like, if you get something up to 10, you have to get something else up to 10 in order to learn a spell between those two. I know there's one for wind and fire, I think. Or it was wind water. I think it was wind water. But if you generally want to get spells, I'd say it's either order or a void plus something else, most likely. Or you can also just look at the library and the menu and just try to guess what two affinities go together with each other. I have no clue what chaos could do. Maybe chaos or I know order plus water and wind and earth do stuff. Risk. It goes with burn books. Just to remove them from your equipped. Trying to find the one thing I was looking for, by the way, but I cannot find it. Hoplite. Right, I did not see you're an bandit. Assassin, I mean. Brain shut off. Oh. My. Guys? Yeah. Ding, ding, ding. The pink spike accidentally. Ignore that. Ah, nah, it's just that time of the night where my Wi-Fi gets messy. I don't know. It's been happening recently. I'll leave the assassin for now because the assassin has something special with him. I just do not know how to deal with that attack. He's one of the more dangerous bandit types. It's DA. Ow. Yeah, I'm dead. If you die in a single player run also, you don't get that. You do not get downed like you do normally. You just die. You just explode. You can also look at what the game here uses for memory remnants, is what you use in the menu. Crafting items. Defeating an aggravant is important. It's like a general, hey, you exist. Town quests. Levels, foes, yeah, that stuff. But anyways, my opinion is Spear is pretty solid defensive. It's also one of those weapons where you're more focusing on your last turn. You're the last one to go. Because you have very poor speed generally. And anything from here on out is going to be spoilers, most likely. If you don't spoil yourself too hard in this game. So if you just want to play for yourself, or just try to find some other stuff for this, do try. I think, though, I'm going to try and go for... I'm tempted to try out Mace, but part of me just wants to do like a sword basic run, you know? Physical damage specials. Interesting. I really should have upgraded story. I'll go for brawler for now. Max level stuff's really when stuff gets special. No, I should go for jeweler. Extra artifact slots. Get higher chance to obtain gems. Also, your max level, and it's you get the capability of equipping 2 artifacts. Just because I have it max, it's more useful. Jamflay. So I should probably upgrade something else to max. So it gives general benefits. The rapier has been the hardest for me to personally learn. So the dagger is like it's a minigame where you look, and then the moment it does the sound effect or turns green, you click. I don't know about the great. The great axe is like that little like game you play where you press A or D, and then you have to go up a tree. I'm not sure on the specifics, but it's somewhat difficult for me personally. Staff and wand are both based off the rune system in this game, and that's a little circle. But like, these are both pretty easy to me. They don't really cause many issues. And also the magic in this game has a lot more to unlock, I feel like, so far than the basic weapons. The bow I tried out, bow I was pretty good with. You know, a speed type weapon. The fastest is rapier in this game. Actually, no, it isn't. I think daggers are generally the fastest. Don't fact check me on that, but the rapier can become fast enough to the point where it gets an extra turn. And then between the great hammer and great axe, I think the great axe is faster, but I'm not sure. It might not even be different. We could try out the stuff, but anything that's two-handed generally is not gonna let you use magic, unless it's a staff. Staff is different, you know, because it's a literal staff. I'm just gonna go with sword here. I do what I do best, which is join random things. Oh, that's how things started. one warning about this game: if you join a random party, they will kind of just go for whatever. You have to be very ready just to go with the flow in general. And do try to kind of go along with what the others are doing. Like if they're kind of doing a lot of fire and stuff, don't be afraid to join in on fire, because stacking effect is a lot more important than just because giving enemy one turn of vulnerable doesn't do much, but then 2 turns is all way more valuable. Gives people a lot of time to like prepare and do stuff before they attack, or even think about actually capitalizing on vulnerable. So far, I can see we have a staff. We have a 2-handed blade type weapon, or maybe hammer. I'm not sure. There are specifics here. Excuse me? We did not take a quest immediately. It's also a host chooses, which is a setting over here. Oh, now you realize? Just taking all of them, yeah. We're gonna think. So we have a great axe, we have a bow, we have me, and then we have a mage. Staff. Don't know why I'm using names and stuff. I'm going to go for a spell, I think. I'm gonna go for... Gust. Oh my god, that's depressing. Yeah, I'm gonna use spells every now and then. I think I'm gonna focus on order and... Should I do wind? I know wind's good. Well, I am already using wind. Whatever, let's use wind. I'm a weapon that's gonna be using wind because it can't pierce anyways. And I don't think anyone on this team is gonna naturally move armor. I'm just using the strong spells here, which I would recommend you don't. Just because, well, I'm not gonna be needing to conserve it. Magic type weapons, they get mana exhaustion, stuff like that. Be gone for healing. I'm watching. That was bad. This man does not have to punch. I don't blame him. Space punch. I don't care too much. Sorry, I'm leaning back here. That's ruining your viewing experience. That's crazy work. It is only me in slide right now. I thought the people are still here. Nah, they're out. Because the game will just keep people who aren't here as like just like bots, but they suck really hard. They can't kill at all, like ever, because they only use a punch, but then they never dash a command correctly. And they know how to parry sometimes, a block, but it more just prolongs their life. They don't do anything useful ever. They don't use any magic, from what I know. Maybe if they're a magic weapon, there's a chance, but I don't think so. Look at that. He parried once. I don't know why. Look at that. Like why did they parry? They can't kill. This is ain't it, Chief. I knew it wasn't gonna go well the first time I tried a random public server, but I didn't know it was gonna be like one guy stays and then everybody else leaves. The issue is if I host something, I'm gonna have to sit around and it's like, listen man, I'm already like working off the slowest system here. I don't need it to be even slower. I can go for immediate iron shield till I really wanted to. Actually, I shouldn't. I'm so sorry. It says, never mind. He left. See what I mean? I kind of had like a bad feeling for my first run. That does not usually happen in my experience. But at the same time, it will happen occasionally. You know, because you exist. Thinking about it. Should I do magic stuff? Think. You always gotta think. I really gotta think about it. I'm gonna go heavy. Big heavy weapon. I'm gonna go gray sword. I don't feel like it. I really feel like sword and shield. Also, what do I need to learn here? I have no clue about this one. I'm gonna say it's probably a specific weapon plus a bunch of element in one. Chaos of an inferno. Chaos and a fire. Not sure. Like I'm reading here, like I'm gonna think about something, but nah. Any thinking being done here. I should just host. I hate it. What's that the host? There's settings? I did not even see this at first. But, for reference, the jeweler used to have this right here, but as an artifact. But now they just put it here as a thing. Nobody's coming here, man. Just put me in. Put me in, folks. I'll accept whatever terms and conditions need to be done. Just interesting. Wow, it's really it'll be the craziest gameplay, huh, folks? If this this is what happens when we take a break for like a month or something. And for reference, I have been doing better in general. Think I feel a lot more tired than I used to, but I think I am chilling now. It's ridiculous. Get me out! What do you mean this is? What do you mean people are friends? Just Scar, get me in here. You and me, fan. You and me, trust. don't leave me, Scar. I'm playing this game without friends. You don't accept me, do you? Fine then. Have your way. Joke. Okay, we have one guy. Never mind. Oh, whoa. This is okay. This is 4 folks. There's 4 folks. Can we get 500? I mean 5, not 500. Where did 500 come from? Nonsense. We're running it. It's year 5 or 3 personally. That's what you want. Where you go big or go home. That's what I'm saying. I'm getting impatient. Because with 4, you either get more enemies or you get more turns on bosses. Like Aggravant will do 2 hits a turn, which is not so scary for Aggravant, but also horrifying for any air boss in the game. Oh wait, right, I have to continue. Right, and I didn't. Oh, I should have just selected me specifically do thing, and not the whole team. Oh, this is gonna take a while, folks. The only reason for that. Why are we going to Aggravant first? Whoa there, folk. Whoa there. Bandit first. If we're gonna do anything, we should. Yeah, whatever. Even though we should level up first, it's just we have so many people to the point where it's gonna be harder to do this in general. We have 2 staffs, and we have someone who's faster than me. I forget a wand. It's a wand user. It's very heavy. Also, I'm gonna be taking aggro most likely. I'm going to go for a wind spell. You didn't die. It's 12.5 damage though. It was not bad. Sword, level 6 down almost. Got 3 bows here. So using chaos. Note that, chat. Note that. Why am I chatting? Why am I chatting? At least he was sad. It was a misspeak, and nor was it funny. Unfortunately. Jeez, I really got worse with my time away. No coherence, hence, gang. That's how it goes. Maybe one day. But in general, this team probably is gonna need like these sapphire rings and stuff. Or I go for you first, or try to. That's a 10.7. Shame. It's been a while since I've used sword. I'm very used to something making me move around my mouse and click on specific points. Might just be hard to straight up time something. Water. Oh, like water and chaos are best used as a. Go water and rock. I'm not sure about rock, man. It's problem. It's a lot more of those subjective effects. Punching. Let's put up hands. Oh yeah, the faster you are, the chance for a crit. That's how it goes. So if you're quick enough at magic, you get crits and stuff. Like it's 12.6. Pretty solid year for a guy who's kind of just a nobody. Just meant. Great. Wow, I did it. So far, though, the team has not been hit very much. Which is a decently good sign. Also, but this is going to be very much in the long run here. We're going to take a while. Got crit. I don't know the specifics of luck. I know it affects other stuff, but I'm not sure like on what it can specifically affect. Just naturally. But this is how it's that's how it's generally gonna go in the early game. These are the most like simple enemies to dodge and learn to. So a lot of people are gonna be taking this more of time to like learn spells and stuff. Crits. Okay. We can walk around maybe. Is there something else? I gotta sign this. Just to sign this personally. So I was really thinking about it. Oh yeah, I'll show you this. No, this wasn't the book I was looking for. I think actually. But yeah, this is one of the harder to get books personally. But it's a really good one. This one's for like getting to like 20% or lower in the finishing a battle, and it's basically a second life. It also gives you max HP. Very important, very important. I'm not gonna make a chest plate, most importantly. That's what I'm getting. We're doing the aggro event before Justice in the area, which is fair, honestly. Because a assassin is horrifying to deal with. Because assassins can apply deep wound, just like as one of their attacks. It's I think it's called like a struggle attack, where you have to QTE it. Not QTE really, but press letters before you attack it, or else you get punished. Obviously, I mean every attack in this game is a QTE, you know. Everything's a QTE if you try hard enough. That was like, what is your purpose? Such baby damage. Baby. 5.7 is child's play. Why are you using water as like the third guy in combat? Like, I can respect it still because you're trying to get the water out, but you know, that was a mixture of something. Icicle is not a normal move you learn. Double song? From Coke? I mean, this person always goes first. I'll go for rock. Rock throw. I don't know if it does anything. Oh damn, I've never got meditate. I would have done my thing first. Hey, dude, good job. He's not used to it. He's usually assisted on that attack, isn't he? Kind of low on magic and in the meditate here. I may distract. Make them feel comfortable, you know. You can meditate or order heal. By choice. Now I gotta prepare those. Okay, never mind. He's only gonna attack me once. That makes it really difficult, man. Still works at a job though. Okay, so so first part of the bar is good attack, middle is perfect, anything afterwards is poor attack. And missing is mace, of course. A poor attack is whenever it's like a gray number of damage. It shows that you could have done better. And a brighter number is your good attack. Never mind, I'm just stupid. I think there's just closer to the middle is better, but it kind of just feels subjective. What do I know? You're lying. Game has very solid gameplay mechanics. If you really want things to go quick, it should probably just be host chooses and stuff like that. But you know, I kind of forgot. Also, nobody here is really using fire and stuff. So we're kind of taking a while because healers aren't necessarily consistent. They are more of I do specific thing really well and nothing else. So with a basic weapon you're going dunk 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 crit dunk 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 crit, you know. But with a wand you're like person really had experience, huh? Oh, okay. That's Chaos Fire here. Yeah, you died. The funny move that everyone dies to. Also, you really have that the whole time and you didn't use it until now. Boo! Oh my god, I can't hit it. Oh! I should. Yeah. Wind. I am damn. I know it's. Most enthralled player of this game. Baby numbers. We're also taking that. I might take that later. We're gonna go up. It's the graveyard. Yeah, here. All it takes is one person to be inattentive without, like... I should just buy. Or should I, no, there's nothing like that. No? What? What happened? Decision. Did I buy anything? Alright, good. Who spent everything? Someone probably bought a runestone, something like that. Yeah, but I'm gonna focus on getting armor first. Stuff like that. Beauty pouches. People sell and stuff, but I haven't really been quite good at selling. Don't need that. What's this? Now that. Yeah, because you can lock stuff, is what I'm getting. Oh, what? We're moving? Eh? Oh, you're first. Sleeping simulator. Oh, okay, right. So if I bump this down to 15 here, what? Oh, we're gonna go for a bash here. I'm gonna go on level 3. I'm pretty good at the bash. I forgot about blunt. Yeah, I was gonna need like living wood and stuff for math for all these guys, because they're all gonna want it. These people are definitely more experienced than me. The only reason why I'm using wind here is to get affinity for it, because it's not very good generally as an attack. It's always kind of felt like a oh my god, double strike! Alright, I should also do this real quick. Oh, what were you doing? What are you doing? Yeah. Try and get anything done in this year. All it takes is one guy being attentive and trying to learn stuff real quick. I probably should have made something fire, shouldn't I? It's a specific mana. Nobody knows. That's wait, an assassin? Die. Might be able to try playing something. I didn't know they found out that hard. My brain shut off. It's not my fault. Amanda +1. What? That wasn't fair? I can't believe this. It's only 8 enemies, the problem. I'm gonna go after, oh, so mid! It's because he's so much more armor. I'm trying to explain stuff, so kind of ended up messing up a bit. Actually, slide seems to be just getting hit in general. I don't know, distraction is such a hard thing to use. If it sounds like an 8 enemy or something. I literally did a practice run before this too. That's the worst part. But I'm not locked in. At least the brutal's down, so there's no chance for mistakes there. Char here has perfect reason to get hit and stuff. I don't have it the slightest. If I'm being honest here, I might just become a sapphire ring like carrier. And test to make stacks. Probably. Yeah, it might be too strong. Sapphire ring, by the way, is like +1 MP global for the team. So it's pretty good, but I really doubt it stacks just because it'd be very strong otherwise. Because most of the rings are good, yeah, but they aren't like godlike, insanely strong. It is a memory test. That's very much what this game is. It's a memory test for what you know about this game. And because of that, you have to play on baby mode, aka -20% gains, because if you want to go fight a boss, then you have to be able to see what it does. Because every boss has like 10 attacks in minimum, baby. And they always have a one-shot, by the way. Like, there's like 4 bosses with a one-shot in this game. Like 4, and one of them's a random encounter boss you fight at night. Actually, no, I think he's free insta-kills that guy. I'm pretty sure. Or that, or basically insta-kill damage. I think he's like Death Grip, which is a breakout move. He has a move where he gives you bad thoughts and you have to focus on the good ones. And then he just has like a screw you, like, one-shot attack. I'm not even sure. I'm not gonna go for heavy weapons though. I think I'm gonna cap these both at 10 for my finishes. Caps to 15. Oh wait, what? I don't know. Adjusting. Oh, there is a weapons menu. What? It's, what's what do we need? We need bandage or something? Yeah, I should make sure to move that stuff over. Reading. Oh, whatever. Try and focus. If I was reading the shop, I was reading the shop. Oh, we're gonna read. It's not for me. Well, maybe. In like the swim situations. This is not for me though. Like fire defense and stuff. Because resilience. Protection. That's general defense point increase. Hey Ferb, I got an idea today. Oh wait, alright, I'm trying to read. Oh right, I should probably do something with iron. Nobody else is gonna use it, most likely. What I'm gonna immediately do here is I'm gonna try and double slash this guy. Yes. Perfect. Just so that there's less general damage. And also it's my best move. Because double slash does big damage. Ooh. I should use my magic rock. Wait. I can explain that to them. Brain power activated. Oh, if you have the book written, does it only take 7? Right? Weak 40 fire? Direction. I think it's We'll read up here. We're gonna cap this at so 10 more. Like 20, 15. Yeah, so of course it'll be 9. Oh, wait, what? Wait a minute. Got this at 7 for now. So let me get that. Oh, what was I thinking about? Oh, there's 2 contorted, huh? Reacts. That's like the worst guy to watch her first. Damage. Don't hurt me, don't hurt me. It's W! I didn't know they'd AoE attack. My spinning star! Oh, I can't see! No, that's insane work. Die. Oh, we're so screwed, by the way. Can't see the names of attacks. Oh. I have a daughter now. That's the AoE attack, though. It can be scary in the group. That's another thing. I could tell because he moved up to the middle of the screen to make sure we knew. I definitely carried that. Rat. Oh, it's weak. I blocked it. I'm scared. I'm so scared, but still.
stupid laser. Don't hurt me. What's this? What's this? Ow! I didn't know that attack. Yeah, nice. Yeah, sorry, I'm not talking. This game really ain't it for recording without editing it, for at least. You really need a group to make it better. Oops, but press the right click off? No, I can do it. I guess what I want. If I go for 20, that's 2. Oh, what is it? What? Rock. Yeah, really, it's only rock and fire I get mixed up. Most of the sigils are just close enough in terms of colors. Because even though their symbols are different, it's still enough to make me mess up. Note to self for any like fire / rock magic users. There's a crit. You sure, right? Oh, never mind. Unlocking. Oh, right. I really should have got a shield first or something. The issue is the trees don't bleed, so crits to my sword are kinda weak. Yeah, it's kind of a very lackluster video for my time coming back. At the same time, in order to get like better content and stuff, I probably need the audience in general. Rock. I really wish there was just a better distract, personally. Maybe I had to use it multiple times. Yeah, so I'm gonna talk next turn to try and get that book. I need it. Never got it before. I always use distracts to kind of like a panic on. Wow, this guy's not hit once. Because he hasn't used the tectonic call yet. This is harder move to dodge. Always is. There's no real visual indicator. Oh, I can't scroll stuff. This was the mask I talked about earlier. Really good starting thing. Slash, like, consistently used item. Probably should get that at some point, yeah. Oh, what? Right. Yeah, whenever you don't put host chooses, you're really gonna be like. So this can be a brutal bandit guarantee because the quest is signaling us here. Why did you put that far back? See, so it becomes like a debuff. Ah, it's nice. Charge me healing. I'm gonna take bleed damage. Take the battalion. No. I'll finish this guy so there's less chance of getting hit. Our team's down in here anyways. Yeah, so it's taunt, hit is the play for this. So I'll probably be cycling hits. I'll debuff him and then hit him for like 25. Yeah, he bleeds out and dies here. Yeah, I'll take the. Okay. Having one penetration on your head is just really nice. Not out of the situation. Like, unless you have a dedicated, like, debuffer. Well, that's just nice, eh? Go boom. It's really funny. Angers the rock. Wait, this is down. That's the tower. You stay away from there. I probably should not buy anything because I have the book already. You open the page. I came. Defense gives defense. Where's the armor? Who used the iron? Eh? I should probably just use iron chest plate, right? Oh no, like leggings. Ping spike commit. Am I stupid? There's one. My ping smoking. Work. Panic. Dangerous game going out this far in one direction. Always be suspicious. Never know what's gonna happen to you. Ooh. Could always be a random encounter of crystal enemies and then you immediately explode and die because you aren't ready for them. You know, from personal experience. I don't think it matters where you mine, by the way, so just do whatever. Probably gonna save up for a iron chest plate. Do we need anything for these? No, we need gold. Yeah, now we're starting to turn here, just in case, like, worst case scenario. Never know. And now we go back. Now we fight 2 spiders. I think we're all confused here. I'm especially confused. The problem with taunting is that it's a lot more of a specific enemy thing. You taunt against the boss and stuff to try and get his attention. It's really hard though to focus everything onto you. Chris, get the spider! Oh my god, I'm insane. It's like one of the hardest QTEs for me. Yeah, it's not dodgeable. The spider. Die. Locked it.
That was like a perfect money. Parry. I'm gonna use the spell here. I'm gonna go for rock. We're gonna die in this way. Perfect. Ow. It takes stamina too. They really just never went into tanking this game, huh? God, I ain't got none, dude. Run. We're in a stam deficit, dude. You're have to mug me even harder. Wait, what? What do you mean, Teta? I didn't press anything. Play weapon. Oh wow, look at a bone shard. Scavenging, yay! I get to click. Like everyone gave like all the precious units to the warrior who specifically wants iron. That's gold. Ahoy there, ladies. You just get. Seven amber, dude. Shenanigans. Putting two of them on. Guess on me. So now I need to get Damn, I've not worked on them yet. Stop typing in your mind. Nothing. That was so bad. Can't even spell quickly. What? Damn. Dude. Garbage Shredder. Sapphire, finally. The one thing we were looking for. No more of the shenanigans. How much gold do we have? Ruby. Emerald. Like, Emerald's nice. You know what I mean? Next. What is Amber use case? Sapphire stacked. This is forest. I know it's harder, but I also need to test. And that's a lot of healing. Oh wait. We shouldn't do this guy, right? Are we ready for this guy? God type. I might sell off some of this. Much better to craft an energy than buy that. Should also probably fully craft my stuff. Does mean this is kind of lost its luster. We'll get it later. Might be the easiest fight we'll have. Oh wow. It might actually have an ending. I'm not sure. dazed and exposed, so I apply. Hope for the best because my teammates do not apply bleeding. So bleeding is kind of its own thing. Right, it's harder. Helps to get better at that. But stats effects are better. How many times am I gonna say this one word? How long have you been recording for? It got 2 hours. Not that. Kind of, physical damage and stuff, so not too caring about that. I'll buy my computer. I'm not sure some of the guys we actually have to kill. Killing a rune is probably the safest play. A rune also has a struggle attack, by the way. Dazed and exposed. I don't normally handle it. The only enemy that has that. I forgot. Mad at depletion. Am I going for you? Please. Yeah, we're just kind of trying to kill stuff in the forest right now. I mean, like 2 runes, 1 grove ring. You don't see this in the forest very often. Where is this in 20 damage. He was not dodging it.
Please do not target him. So quiet. Well, none of my teammates are that, but... Butter spam! Really seems like I made DPS here, huh? My teammates need more mana capacity. I thought I could somehow, that was definitely very early. With multiple enemies, it just feels so slow to taunt. I do apply like vulnerable and stuff. Like I should probably also remember I have that, huh? Over here. Man. None of the guys we need. We need one more of the big rocks that do the head smash and the head clap. Just the Grover in. Which are more likely to appear in the woods and stuff, but like we also need bandits, so we're kinda out here for the night. Chris really do really well though. Exposed is very strong. Don't think there's any dodging that, by the way. I'm unsure. I think it's just a parry. Kill that man. I should remember I have... I have spells. I have spells. I need to remember. Over all spellcasters in this whole party. So like we also have like extra mana regen, so I should use spells. Doesn't mean I have to remember to do it though. I just forgot what I was trying to do. Rock. Two of them, huh? kill. To distract you for whatever reason. It's a duck. Oh, duck! AoE hit entire party with bleed. 2 parries. So he did not get enraged. No, he did get enraged. I blocked it. Stunned. Just block it at the very least. Be okay. Oh. Gulp. By mankind. Oh god. Well, no more staff, I guess. Okay. I didn't know you. Nah, I can't believe that hit me. I jumped at like the same time they did, man. A moment earlier. Our mage literally got the got their hand arm removed, man. What do you mean by dancing death? Heard it. That's a very scary attack. I'm scared. Well, both my teammates have had their arms removed. Oh yeah, my teammates are just like ungodly screwed. You're after me, buddy. Blocked at the very least. Both my teammates are screwed. Someone's casting. You can cast your magic. When's our prosthetic coming out, huh? Forgotten stories. My teammates are spellcasters. These are not as bad, but like still. Carnage is definitely scarier. Carcass can steal life though, that's the problem. So it's kind of like a guarantee for right now. No. That's misleading. Ow. He exposed this guy. Who fraud he is. Don't believe me. Bleeding hard here. Alright, still feel. You're safe, but still. Take these, the nerd. Please don't hurt anybody. No poor dodge. Very timing. Oh. My armor. Fuck, I didn't block. My armor. Lucky bastard.
Yo, what's going on? We're playing Henry today, the rarest Isaac character known to man. I'm gonna turn these flies into my own flies. If you're unsure of the lore, I'll explain it to you. Oh my god! Alright, to be honest with you, I'm gonna be straight up. I already explained what Henry did like maybe 5 minutes ago, but I died, so I restarted and I got Hamo, so I'm happy. What's in this golden chest? Nothing too important. Okay, so Henry. This guy is the rarest Isaac enemy ever. He got added in Repentance and can only show up on Dross in a very specific room. The rarest room in the game, or at least one of them. But modders came together and decided to make this into a modded character, so
this show. Oh, sorry. Was I playing a? Ignore that.
Batman, when are you gonna collab with me? /A? I have been playing Isaac a bit, but not in a way that would be accessible to others. Shut off my brain. I'm so sorry, y'all. Well, you learned how to do these 2 books though. That's important. On Guard and Combat Tricks. Yeah, these are both pretty not easy books to get so far. It took me a while to shenaniganizing to do anything here. I could go for magic. Problem is, before, as I was not getting what I should have done. I cannot max here. Shame. I should just play again. Go for a maze, because I got exposed stuff. It's just really a shame I cannot see what people are using. We're gonna do this, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna grind up to 200 here. My best at. I could train with rapier, actually. It's actually the opposite of what I should be doing. But, you know, why not? Sorry for this. I really wanted to make sure people knew about this game was my main intention. But of course, been a real long time since I made one of these, so, you know, kinda has issues a little bit, maybe. Not fighting him. I think he's probably the first fight, I would say. Do we want to go for? That was poor. I gotta learn. I want to learn how to do the sandwiches. I forgot, right? No thanks. I turned it on. This is how the game was intended to be played, by the way. I'm so bad at getting it quick, though. I don't know how to get good time with that. Like, rapier players must be actually goated on like another level to be able to pull this off. They're more clustered, maybe, but like, it's just they're so disbanded, dude. That's my only issue. And generally more clumped, and I'd be okay with it. I just could not at all pull this off normally. I'm also like hesitant on clicking this problem. Very patient clicker. It requires to be so quick in a way that it just does not feel on the same level as anything else in this game. The rapiers for like people who could actually like pull this off, man. I struggle on this stupid whack-a-mole minigame, dude. What do you want from me?
closer to the middle. If it's closer to the middle, I'd be okay. It's like a precision test while being quick. That's more of archery. I've not once gotten a medium hit with this thing. It's always been weeks. It's always been weeks. All weak hits. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So close. Like I could. You see how I can actually pull that off better than I can with the normal hit? It's actually crazy. Undeniable proof this is harder. I'm good. Best. Doesn't let me get off on the dance. You always want to die verbally this way. 2, 4, 5, 6. Close, but so I still got it, so you live. Make a parry dagger, slap it on. We now have spice pouches. Can't believe this. But I'll make this. Because I wanted to test out this. I know your timing now. A medium hit for once in my life? Medium again, I'm getting better. Okay, important to know. I'm good. Rest. Do it again. Don't distract me, bud. Try to like play the game and distracts me instantly. I just actually want to do it again, man. Get away from me. Press again. This weapon needs a lot of energy, guys. It just takes so much. 2. That was 6. Oh, I blocked it there. Shame. Am I getting medium now? I'm just getting faster. Regen here. Ah, whatever. Got it. Solid work. So I should have done this stuff here, but I don't know.
Just doing this just so I can try and get pumped rates. Two, three, four, five, six. That was weak. Are we doing about my animator? Try to process. Tweak, pick faster. Double lift. It's either they make them closer or they just make them bigger, honestly. Maybe it's a skill issue statement, but also it really feels like with every other one I could see myself doing it, but with this one I cannot. Needle lance is fair. Gives you a certain amount of time and you just have to click on like the numbers and stuff. I can memorize that. Like it's just pure speed though. Nah, no way. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I forgot. Definitely duck. Dude, you heal so much. It's actually ridiculous. I hate you. That's not blockable. Yes. That's actually quick that time. It still wasn't good enough. I hate you. I'm gonna die. Yes. Punching in the face, it's more consistent. A for you. DS. That was A. Nice. That might be good enough. That might be good enough for what I was trying to go for. I was just trying to get some memory fragments. It's not. That is good enough. Damn, 52? But that being considered the norm should not be the case personally. That requires, because you need already need to have the knowledge of it is the problem. This is already way better. I mean, because you start off with siege plus 8, eh? Yeah, let's just look at these amount of classes I've not touched. I should really try out historian at some point. But yeah, I'm getting into there for today. I just wanted to like showcase this game and all. I might not showcase it that well personally, but this game really does have potential. Focus a lot more on the gameplay aspect of RPG systems, and it really has a lot to learn. But really, nothing's been developed yet, so you could really be part of the learning experience for everyone else too. So see y'all, and hope you have a good night or day. Personally, I recommend watching these at night for most of my stuff, but you never know. Pull up.